Hello coin collectors and history lovers. Welcome back to $T Valuable Coins In. Today's video, we are taking a deep dive into two iconic 5-cent coins from American history, the 1974 Jefferson Nickel and the 1990 Jefferson Nickel. Are these coins just everyday pocket change, or do they hide valuable secrets? Can rare mint errors make them worth hundreds of dollars? Let's explore everything from their design to their collector value. Make sure to watch till the end and subscribe for more rare coin content. Let's go start video.
The 1974 Jefferson Nickel is part of a coin series that began in 1938 and still continues today. This 5-cent coin replaced the iconic Buffalo nickel, and it features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. The original designer was Felix Schlange, whose design won a national competition held by the U.S. Mint. Though the overall look of the coin stayed consistent for decades, 1974 was a notable year, a time of economic change, high inflation, and rising metal prices. Despite that, the U.S. Mint continued making the nickel from its traditional copper-nickel alloy. Portrait of Thomas Jefferson, facing left. Inscriptions: In God We Trust, left side. Liberty and the year 1974, right side. Depiction of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate. Inscriptions: E pluribus unum, above. Monticello. 5 cents. United States of America. The design is simple, elegant, and very American. Even today, collectors and history lovers admire its classic appearance. In 1974, the Jefferson Nickel was struck at 3 different mints: Philadelphia Mint No Mint Mark, Denver Mint D Mint Mark, San Francisco Mint S Mint Mark 4. Proof coins only. Mintages: Philadelphia over 601 million coins. Denver over 277 million coins. San Francisco approximate 2.6 million proof coins. So, if your coin has no mint mark, it's from Philadelphia. A D mint mark indicates Denver. And if your coin looks extra shiny or mirror-like, it might be a proof from San Francisco. Composition: 75% copper, 25% nickel. Weight: 5 grams. Diameter: 21.2 millimeters. Edge: plain, no reading. Thickness: 1.95 millimeters. Although the U.S. faced rising metal prices during the 1970s, the Jefferson Nickel kept its traditional copper-nickel composition. 1974 nickels are known for several interesting mint errors. These can drastically increase the coin's value. Most valuable errors: doubling visible on letters like 5 cents and Monticello. Die cracks and cuds. Raised, irregular bumps due to damaged dies. Clipped planchet. A portion of the coin is missing due to an error during cutting. Off-center strike. The coin isn't properly centered. The more off-center, the more valuable. On the reverse side, if the steps of Monticello are fully visible without breaks, it's extremely desirable to collectors. Requires at least 5 or 6 clear steps for the designation. Some 1974 nickels with full steps in high grades can sell for hundreds of dollars, especially if certified by NGC or PCGS. Regular circulated value: worn condition, 5 cents to 25 cents. Better condition, 50 cents to $1. Uncirculated value, $1 to $5. $5 to $15. Full steps certified value. FS, $75 $150 plus FS, $300 $600 plus. Proof coins 1974 S. Cameo deep cameo proofs, $5 $50. Depending on grade. Most 1974 nickels aren't rare, but if you find a high-grade full steps variety, especially slabbed by a grading company, it could be worth a lot more. Use a 10x magnifier to examine fine details. Focus on Monticello steps. Are they full and uninterrupted? Check for any odd shapes or doubling on the lettering. Examine the rim for clipping or off-center strike. Compare with photos from or NGC websites. Grading is crucial, even a small jump in grad store in coin flips, not PVC holders. Avoid cleaning the coin, it lowers value. Keep an eye out for error coins at flea markets, garage sales, or even pocket change. Join coin forums or communities for live updates and comparisons. Get key coins certified for higher resale value. From to can double your coin's value. Store in coin flips, not PVC holders. Avoid cleaning the coin, it lowers value. Keep an eye out for error coins at flea markets, garage sales, or even pocket change. Join coin forums or communities for live updates and comparisons. Get key coins certified for higher resale value. Coin collecting is not just a hobby, it's a way to preserve history. The 1974 nickel is an easy entry point for new collectors and a rewarding find for advanced ones. Historical context of 1974 United States and minting era. In 1974, the U.S. was facing economic inflation and rising costs. The mint was producing large quantities of coins to meet public demand. There were discussions about changing metal compositions in other coins like the penny, but the nickel remained unchanged. No special commemoratives or design changes were made for the nickel this year, but that consistency makes it easier to spot unusual errors. Metal and alloy. Note why this matters to collectors. The nickel is often overlooked because it doesn't contain silver, but its nickel content still gives it value, especially in bulk. Some people hoard nickels in large amounts, called nickel stacking, as a hedge against inflation, since metal prices can rise. The original Schlegel design had to be modified by the mint before being approved in 1938. The first version of Monticello was considered too modern. Full steps FS designation is rare because during high-volume minting years like 1974, dies wore out quickly and didn't produce clean details. The S-Mint only made proof coins, which were not intended for circulation. These are highly polished and usually sold to collectors. Comparison with other Jefferson Nickels. Year. Notable feature. Value potential. 1938, first year of issue, valuable in high grade. 1942 to 45, wartime, silver nickels, made of 35% silver. 1971, common, some full steps exist. FS sells well. 1974 high mintage, FS and errors known. Affordable but collectible. 1990 ED better quality, full steps exist. Higher value in FS. Search bank-wrapped rolls of nickels. Many still contain 1970s and even older coins. Look for uncirculated 1974 nickels, especially from original mint sets. Bring a jeweler's loupe or microscope to examine Monticello steps. Auction records as of 2025. These are actual past auction prices that show what high-quality 1974 nickels can sell for. 1974 AD Jefferson nickel full steps. Sold for $646. 1974 Jefferson nickel FS sold for $240. 1974 S-proof nickel deep cameo. Sold for $170. Clipped planchet or off-center error. Up to $500 plus, depending on grade. As you can see, the real money is in condition and certification raw coins. Ungraded are worth less and less there. Spectacular errors next 5 cents 1990D. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. It features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The designer was Felix Schlag, who created both the obverse and reverse design. Over the years, the Jefferson nickel has undergone several changes, but the core design remained the same. From 1938 all the way to 2003. The 1990 D Jefferson nickel is part of this classic series and was struck during a time when coin collecting was becoming more popular among Americans. Specifications of the 1990 AD nickel. Denomination, 5 cents, nickel. Year, 1990. Mint mark, D, Denver Mint. Composition, 75% copper, 25% nickel. Weight, 5.00 grams. Diameter, 21.2 millimeters. Edge, plain, smooth edge. Design type, Jefferson nickel. Obverse designer, Felix Schlag. Reverse designer, Felix Schlag. The coin is made of a copper nickel blend and has a plain edge. It's a simple, strong design that has stood the test of time for over 6 decades. Portrait of Thomas Jefferson facing left. In God We Trust. Liberty. 1990. D mint mark near the date. Image of Monticello, Jefferson's home in Virginia. Inscriptions. E pluribus unum. Monticello. 5 cents. United States of America. The Monticello building on the reverse is one of the most iconic reverse designs in U.S. coinage. Despite the small size, the detail is impressive. Total mintage for 1990 AD. Over 570 million coins, 573,296,000 to be exact. This makes it a very common coin, easily found in circulation. However, some rare mint errors or high-grade uncirculated examples can still be valuable to collectors. Notable errors to look for. Off-center strike. The coin is not centered during minting. Value, $10 to $50. Depending on the percentage off. Double die obverse, DDO, doubling in. The letters or numbers on the front side. Rare but possible. Value, $20 to $100 plus. Clipped planchet. A portion of the coin is missing due to a faulty blank. Value, $15 to $75. Die cracks or cuds. Raised metal lines or blobs from broken dies. These are growing in popularity. Full steps. Monticello on reverse sharp. Unbroken steps on Monticello indicate a very strong strike. Value in MS condition, $50 to $250 plus. Always check your change. These errors can easily go unnoticed unless you look closely. Estimated values as of 2025. Circulated condition XF, VF face value, 5 cents. Uncirculated, MS60, MS63 20 cents, $1.50. High-grade MS65, MS67 5 to $25. Full steps MS67 with FS $50 to $250 plus. Error coins, $10 to $200 plus depending on the error. While most 1990 AD nickels are only worth face value, uncirculated or error coins can be worth many times more, especially if graded by NGC or PCGS. When it comes to collecting and value, the grade of a coin is very important. Coins are graded on a scale from poor P1 to mint state MS70. For the 1990 AD nickel, most valuable examples are graded MS65 or higher, with full steps designation. This indicates a strong, clear strike of the Monticello steps on the reverse. Thanks for watching this detailed guide to the 1974 and 1990 AD Jefferson Nickels. If you found this information helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Do you have any of these nickels in your collection? We post rare coin content weekly, so don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Stay curious, keep collecting, and always check your change.